Hey guys, Wayne here from H2 Tech Videos. Today I'm doing a really cool video going over the tips and tricks on the new LG Stylo 2 Plus. And let's jump right in and start with the first one, which I love when phones do this, but not all phones have this. Bottom right, the square, if we hold down the square, you actually can pull up a special menu, adding widgets to your home screen. You can get to your home screen settings, your lock screen settings, and my favorite, which is system settings. So it's just nice to have a quick shortcut that takes you right to settings. Obviously on this phone, it does have the settings icon on the home screen, but you may not want to take up space on that now that you know you can pull it up just by holding the square or the recent apps button right there. So that's our first little tip. Our next tip is going to be connected with using the little pin. And basically whenever you take the pin out, you do have this little pop-up of these specific apps that work with the pin. Now you also have a fifth slot here, and this is the slot you can use to put any app that you want. So when you pull the pin out, you might say, hey, you know, I really wish that Snapchat would launch. Well, you could add that. Or maybe you say, oh gosh, you know, I really want photos to launch so I can edit my pictures or something. You could put your gallery on there, for example. And now, so that menu is closed, but this little pin icon stays on the screen when the pin is out. So if I tap there, now I have my fifth app, which is of my choosing, the gallery, and all the other little stock apps that are used with the little pin. So that's our second little tip, just being able to add that second app and you know, just customizing it and making the phone a little more easier to use for yourself. Let's put the pin back here. Number three, this tip, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's a little irritating. Every time you tap something on the screen, it makes that little noise. So if you want to learn how to turn that off, take a little trip with me. Let's go to settings. And from here, we're going to go to sounds and notifications. And then we're going to go down the bottom, more, and then sound effects. And then we're going to go where it says touch sound. And if we turn this off, now the phone will not make noises when you tap different things. It will continue to vibrate, and that's something you can also turn off in the same section. Sounds and notifications, more, and then vibrate on tap. So I personally like the vibrate on tap more than the touch sound because it's not so obnoxious, but obviously it lets you know that whatever you tapped, you actually tapped it. So anyway, that's how you turn it off. Some of you guys may like that and say, hey, I think it's cool. Well, more power to you. I'm not really a big fan of it though. Number four, and this is another really fun one. This is tweaking your navigation button. So at the bottom of your screen here, we have our circle, which is the home button. We have our triangle, which is the back button. Then we have our square, which is the recent apps button. Well, in the settings, it does allow you to do a little tweaking with those buttons. It even allows you to add more buttons as well. So let's go to settings. And from here, we're going to go to display. And then we're going to go to home touch buttons. And so first we can change the color, because the bottom right down here is white. You could change it so that it's black if you just want it to look a little different. And now it kind of blends in more with the bottom of the phone. And then we can go to button combination, and then we can add a fourth option, or actually you can have up to 5 at the bottom there. So these are the 4 other ones you can add that are not already down there. This one to me isn't as necessary, but you know, if you have small hands, you may like this one. It's called notifications. So if we hold down here, I can just drag this, and guess what? Now I have a 4th button right here. Now what this does, when you tap it, it actually brings down your notification panel. So it's kind of cool. It alleviates you having to always reach up here and swipe down, which I mean, it is useful, but I don't think it's that necessary. But again, it's, you know, to each their own. So Nice to not have to reach up at the top so much. The other one here, we have our Capture Plus, which is a really cool, this actually allows you to take a picture of your screen and then you can write on it too. So right now I just took a quick screenshot, and then I could use my pen to like draw something if I wanted. I want to like, hey, circle this, and let's move this down here, you know, and then you can share it right there. And so that's kind of cool. Again, this is one of those like to each their own type of things. Like I think 5 is kind of a lot to have down there, so I would say I would do 4 at the most, but no more than that, just me personally. So I'm going to take the capture one down, and actually this one too, and I'm going to add the dual window, which is the feature that allows you to have 2 apps open at once. I don't talk about that in this video, but in our hidden features video I'll show you how to turn on the dual window, which will allow you to do 2 apps at one time. So anyway guys, that was number 4. Number 5 is a really fun one. It's also in settings, so we're just going to go back a few steps here, and we're still in display. Actually, are we? No, we're going to go back to general, and we're going to find battery and power saving, and we're going to go where it says battery percent on status bar. See, right now you notice it does not tell you what percent your battery is. It only tells you if you're on this screen. So if we turn this on, now it'll always tell us up here what percent your battery's at, which I think is really important because it's really irritating, you know, when you don't know like how much battery's left. You think you have more and then your phone dies. So there's that. So that's our 5th one, and we have a quick last little tip, and that is we have a feature called Quick Launch Camera. So on the back of your phone, and so okay, when your screen is off, let's turn it off first. When you hit the volume down button twice, which is below the fingerprint scanner, if we hit this twice, it will launch the camera. Watch this. So click, click. It will automatically launch the camera. See that? What's cool is it'll do it from the lock screen, or as the screen is off. So right now the screen is totally off. Double tap and the camera is launched. Now you can also, if you hit the volume up here, this will actually launch your quick memo. So if you wanted to write a little note or something like that, you can also do that while the phone is locked. So that's just by tapping volume up twice. Alright, anyway guys, I hope you did find this helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share the video if you did find it helpful. Make sure you also subscribe to H2 Tech Videos, and we're working on the hidden features one, and that'll be out really soon, and we're going to teach you some even more things you probably didn't even know you could do with this phone, and hopefully to help you just have a little more fun with this cool new Android device. Thanks for watching guys. Take care and have a good one.